There's a prominent discussion on the website of employee health benefits and the bargaining position of the employees through their union, but only the management perspective appears on the website. And I think the perspective of the majority of the organization, non-management employees, is not given, and it should be given. If TriMet were a private business, that would be expected, that only the management side would be given. But TriMet's a public organization, and we, the public, should have all perspectives, which should include with equal prominence on the website, the employee's perspective through their union. As a member of the public, I understand that the reason that information and perspective is on the website is to try and give me an idea of what's going on with the costs, why fares are going up, etc. As a member of the public, I'd like to have all the perspectives and know what the employee's position is, especially since it does differ from that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Hunt, we have written testimony. 3 minutes.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Madam Chair.
I noticed that you had, okay, yes.
And members of the board, TriMet board. First, I will attempt to keep under your timelines, however, I will stay on my point. However, I do recognize and represent 2,500 members, unionized members, and the 2 lift groups operators that are transporting disabled and honored community. My name is Jonathan Hunt, and I'm the president of the union representing TriMet employees in AT 757. TriMet claims it is facing a 2013 budget shortfall of $12 to $17 million. Management talks about this all the time and continually asks the public for help determining how to cut costs. At the same time, TriMet has told the elderly and disabled community to expect future fare increases. They are scared because most of them are in fixed incomes, as we've heard today. And more importantly, fare increases for this population of users is not necessary. What we see is that TriMet's "Oh, so we're broke" campaign is merely a ruse to point the fingers at the TriMet union workers, who TriMet claims is overpaid. What TriMet is keeping from the public is the fact they could cut their projected budget shortfalls by more than half, and they can do it today. TriMet could save over $7 million a year, according to an independent auditor report, by dumping the private contractor and performing the services in-house. Private contractors are earning record profits to provide paratransit services throughout TriMet's Tri-County area and operations. These contractors are getting fat at taxpayer expenses, and TriMet stands by and lets them get away with it. An independent audit was completed in February 20th, 2008, based on the 2004-2005 fiscal year figures, estimating immediate annual savings of nearly $4 million if TriMet did away with the contractor and operated services directly. A brief history for those board members unfamiliar. For many years, the union had argued with TriMet about how much it spent on private contractors to operate elderly and disabled transportation services. TriMet claimed it was cheaper to contract out the services, while the union maintained it was more costly to provide the services through contractors than it would be if TriMet operated the service itself. The union was successful in negotiating provision in our 1998 collective bargaining agreement with TriMet to jointly select an outside audit firm to conduct a thorough analysis of the cost to continue to subcontract paratransit services versus the cost to perform the services in-house. The parties further agreed that the union and TriMet would jointly instruct and receive information from the audit firm selected to perform the analysis. To condense the story at this point, I will just say, after several years of grievances, unfair labor practice complaints, and arbitrations resulting in TriMet being ordered to move forward with the audit, on February 20th, 2008, the firm of Lauka and Associates, certified public accountants, issued its audit report and findings. Obviously, TriMet management did not like what the audit revealed. Based on the 4 and 5 year fiscal year budget numbers, the most recent full year budget figures provided by TriMet at the time of the audit revealed that TriMet would save nearly $7 million taxpayer dollars annually if they brought paratransits in-house. The saving to taxpayers today, 7 years later, would reach more than $7 million. That's right, more than $7 million taxpayer dollars that could be saved right now by TriMet bringing paratransit in-house. That's almost 2/3 of the 2013 budget shortfall TriMet is claiming. One can confirm that current estimated savings based on current TriMet budget numbers by applying the same contract increase given to TriMet contractors over the last 6 years. TriMet cannot dispute the Luke & Associates report in 2008 since it was based on the information that TriMet provided. Should they dispute the current projected savings of over $7 million, the solution is easy. Provide the audit firm with an updated budget information, and since the audit model has already been created, current savings would be easy to be calculated and given taxpayers a clear and true picture as to what TriMet could save by bringing paratransit in-house. And let's look at another reason. TriMet is bringing its paratransit operation in-house. In Straight Talk interview recently, TriMet General Manager Neil McFarland said strikes don't work for anyone. Yet McFarland refuses to force his paratransit contractors to arbitrate their current dispute as required by federal law, and strikes in over 2/3 of TriMet service areas could happen at any day now. If McFarland is going to talk the talk, then he needs to walk the walk. Strikes would not be an option if paratransit services were performed in-house. Another area where TriMet could immediately save taxpayers are around $5 million to revert back to 2006 numbers of management positions at TriMet. It is estimated that the new non-union positions at TriMet have grown by more than 128 since 2006, while the numbers of unionized jobs that they supervise remain fairly consistent during the same period. By bringing TriMet's paratransit services in-house and cutting the number of non-union positions at TriMet to 2006 levels, those two things alone would together save almost $12 million of taxpayers' money and nearly erase the entire 2013 projected budget shortfalls. We are calling on the TriMet Board of Directors to take the lead and the opportunities available to you to erase the TriMet's projected 2013 budget shortfalls. There is no need to scare the public any longer. There is no need to increase our riders' fares. Do the right thing now. Thank you, and I will take any questions that you may have.
All right, Don.
You talked so quickly, I couldn't break in. That was great. And I will say that strikes don't work for anyone. Okay, Keith Schrautz and Cameron Jones.
I would ask that Keith go first. I can start my phone up, and if you would avoid any annoying ringtones.